Welcome to Kranky Live, the show where bold minds meet real talk. This isn't your average sports or news show. It's where we break down sports, culture, and controversy with facts, fire, and fearless honesty. Here, truth cuts through the noise, and hype gets exposed. From football to track and field, from world issues to local debates, we ask the tough questions, speak without fear, and go deeper than the headlines. We don't follow the crowd, we set the trend. While others recycle the same tired takes, we bring fresh insight, unfiltered analysis, and bold perspectives. No echo chambers, no puppet talk, just real conversation for people who think for themselves. Listen with your brain, not just your ears. Think critically, question boldly, and speak freely. This is Kranky Live, where reason rules the mic and truth always win. Come on, let's get into it. Good night, good night, good night. How you doing? Or is it evening or night? I don't even know. How are you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope people don't come in and just hit the like button, man. Me a big them thing there. I'm gonna do like the guy from Diary of a CEO says. You know, in order for me to grow this channel, it is very important for those of you who are my supporters, or even those who just like to come and preview the channel, to help me grow the channel. And I can only do that if you subscribe, hit the like button, and share. How is that? Keisha, how you doing, Keisha? All things. Life good? So if you hit the like button, you're helping the channel to grow. I have some conflicts here today. The conflict is that my Knicks are playing and my Reggae Girlz are playing. And I was going to stream both games, but then they would overlap. So I chose the Reggae Girlz to do a watch along for that game versus doing the Knicks game. But my Knicks game is on to my left, so hope my Reggae Girlz games shows up. I realize nowadays that because the NBA is sharing, generate a lot of revenues via media, it has split the coverage to ABC, NBC, and Amazon. And Amazon sucks sometimes. Oh, you're here waiting, Keisha. Well, I appreciate you being here, Keisha. I was going to come on earlier, but I was watching my Knicks game, to be honest. So people, as you come in, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate it. I would truly appreciate it. Today, the Reggae Girlz are going to play against Guyana. And I think the Knicks have their hands full with the Hawks, unlike the Hawks. I don't know why they won us and they got us, and it's not going well so far for us. We're tied about 58. If you're a basketball fan, I'm going to be distracted while we go through this until the game starts with the Reggae Girlz. But let me try to focus. I expect a good game from the girls today. Obviously, if they win this game, they're on to the next round. It is an interesting scenario. If you look at this region, there are about 5 or 6 teams. The top 3 are what they are, and they're not going to change. Well, they've changed somewhat. It used to be, at one point, Canada, the US, and say a Jamaica or / a Haiti. Now it's Canada, US, Mexico, which has improved materially significantly since the last World Cup. Costa Rica is decent, so it's different. The game is on Amazon. I'm sorry, Paramount. Amazon, Paramount. The game is on Paramount. So if you want to watch the game, let's watch Paramount. The game is on Paramount. I don't have a list. What's kind of funny, I have an app that showed me where all the games are being shown. Well, the Jamaica game should be on there because I couldn't find it earlier, but I found it later on today. So let me just give you a listing of locations for the game. I don't know why. It's Simi, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and Bermuda, Grenada. There are a bunch of other games. They split it up, and now I'm not seeing it. It's really weird. I normally get the game on this app that I have. And for some reason, even though I did see it today, oh, here it is. It's on VIX, which I guess is a app. It doesn't say Amazon, but it's on Amazon. So this app that I have didn't tell me where the game is. It's on Paramount, sorry, not Amazon. It's on Paramount. I don't know what's happening in terms of this app. It's always been very, very accurate. So I guess they haven't had their feed or get their feed updated. But looking forward to the game. Jamaica win. They're going to the final round. As I said before, they're like the teams in this region. The top teams are the perennial three in football in this region: the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Haiti, which drew with Dominican Republic, I think they go through. Well, may have been a goal difference. Haiti recruited a world-class midfielder, but they didn't look like world-class to me. Dominican Republic has also improved significantly in this region. Then we have Jamaica, and we have Costa Rica. So it's going to be interesting to see which teams progress from. I expect us to draw beat Guyana, to be honest, but which team progress to the World Cup from the playoffs when they go to the final round. Keisha said, Vix is Spanish and she's doing Spanish. Okay. I have never, I don't speak Spanish, so by the time I pick up one word, there's 10 words that they already said. Now, this is the starting lineup for Jamaica and for Guyana. That's the Jamaica team. Spencer in goal. We have Blackwood, Swaby, Van Santen, Spence, Primus, Carter, Washington, Van Santen, and Shaw. I'm going to be surprised that Harris is not starting, I must admit. I'm surprised Harris is not starting. I thought whenever I see her, she always plays well. And then Guyana, you see the Guyana team on the board, which is Rose, Traykoff, Winderbank, Dessa, Charles, Vincent, Clark, Mondesir Singh, Johnson, Knight, and Kozas. It's my understanding that most of the Guyana team, like the Jamaica team, are diaspora, heritage players. We don't get the same complaint for the women as we get for the men when it comes to heritage players, because we don't have a ton of good women footballers in Jamaica, or the game hasn't evolved and developed like one would like it to. But it's interesting. But the great thing about today's game is this. Probably the most important thing about today's game. What do you guys think is the most important thing about today's game? I'm gonna have you guess if you can read my mind. What do you guys think is the most important thing about today's game? Let me see if you guys can read my mind. Something which I realized I saw some message come over. I'm gonna give you guys nice teams. It's a good team. You guys tell me, what do you think is the nice thing about today's game? Which I'm sure the women are going to be really happy about, actually. Really, really happy about. It's a really good thing. And hopefully continues. So I'll just mention it since you guys are not guessing. And people, by the way, if you haven't hit the like button, please do so. The grandstand for the game is sold out. The cycle track is sold out. Not sure about what's happening with bleachers. But I'll say this. I don't know why anyone would go on the cycle track versus going, even in bleachers in the middle of the field. I always found when I go to these kind of events, I like to look down on the field and see everything. When you're at the cycle track level, you can't see a ton of stuff. You can see what you can see, but it's not something whereby you see everything. Everything is sold out? Okay, I didn't hear everything is sold out. I didn't hear bleachers were sold out. Bleachers sold out? I'd be shocked if bleachers sold out. Seriously. If everything is sold out, that would be phenomenal. Phenomenal, frankly, for a women's game. Because you know how that goes. You'd have quite a bit of people in grandstand, but then you wouldn't have the stadium. We'll see. I think grandstand is sold out. I don't think everything is sold out. I can't see Jamaica selling out bleachers for a women's game. Unless it was World Cup. The grandstand is sold out and the cycle tracks are sold out. That's what I got. I got a message on my phone, actually. I don't think they sold out the entire stadium. That would be unbelievable. I don't think that's the case. But if it was, hey, You couldn't make that up. But I'm looking forward to the game. I think for this team, it's a pretty balanced team that Jamaica has. The big thing for Jamaica is I do think. Oh, Keisha say her bad. Okay, all right, Keisha. Yeah, I know Grandstand was sold out. I got a message to Grandstand on the cycle track, but not about the bleachers. Which I'd be surprised if it's sold out. I'd be very surprised if it's sold out. But it should. But I'm pleased that the girls are getting some kind of support. And look, I think we need to support the girls because that may be the only time we get to watch a World Cup with Jamaica team in football. To be honest, the way the men's team have an allergy to the World Cup. They caught the allergy after '98. Well, they had it before, and they had something happen that allowed them to get over the allergy. They found a medicine, and then the medicine looked like it got stolen or whatever virus the allergy virus is. It gave up. It had a resistance to go into the World Cup. So right now, even when it's easier to not get to the World Cup than to get to the World Cup, we still don't get to the World Cup. It's amazing. It's amazing how that works. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with the women, but hopefully they'll get there. The coach for the Reggae Boys to be named tomorrow. What do you mean? The coach has been named already. What are we talking about, Icoriks? We know who the coach is. We don't need to be told who the coach is for the Reggae Boys. That was decided from last year's summer. Didn't you hear Speed on Sportsmax way back when? Sportsmax even go out of business. We're still there. No, definitely. It is, to me, was clear that he was going to be the coach, it appears. I thought he didn't want to coach. I thought he wanted to be like president of JFF, but he wanted to be the coach. And he was the coach from last summer. He said he wanted to be the coach last summer on Sportsmax. And so it wasn't like some prognostication, some prediction. That's what it is. He knew what it was. It was planned. It wasn't, because think about it. McLaren wasn't going to be employed after the World Cup, So McLaren was only here after the World Cup. After the World Cup, it was going to be Speed. And what they did was they camouflage it via giving all the junior teams to locally born coaches. So then, therefore, but we're not here to talk Reggae Boys, frankly. We want to talk about winners. We're not just going to talk Reggae Boys. We're not going away. We're not doing that. Let's focus on the girls. Now, I hear a lot of complaints about Busby and what they're doing and not doing. What I see when I watch the team plays this, I see they're missing a lot of chances. I don't think it's about them. I think they're trying to play more possession football, which I do appreciate. I think they missed Van Zanten, the first game they played the other day, missed a wide open sitter. Just to knock it in. So, and Bunny Shaw was missing a lot of goals, in both games. Bunny's a brilliant player. And Bunny's Jamaica's best ever locally produced footballer, men or women. That's a fact. But it should be interesting as they move forward. I don't think everybody's happy with Busby. I've heard a lot of I've heard some YouTubers, and I've heard one YouTuber, I shouldn't say some. And then I know a few people in JFF are not happy with Busby for some reason, for whatever reason. But look, they're winning. The girls seem to be happy. I don't hear any complaints like we did in the last go around. And we spend too much time firing coaches. And he hasn't really lost any game to be deemed to be somebody should be replaced, right? It's not his fault we keep missing goals after goals after goal. Conrad said it's too... Conrad, we're not talking about no Reggae Boys, man. No change the argument, man. We're not talking about no Reggae Boys. No Reggae Boys. No Reggae Boys. No Reggae Boys. Too much problem. Too much problem, people. Too much problem, people. We want to focus on the Reggae Girls. They're the ones who are going to World Cups and making Jamaica proud. They've gone to 2 consecutive World Cups, So it's not like... The girls should get much more acclaim than they do get. to be honest. Much more claim. Who lost 4 games? Who are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about, yeah, but people. Let's be real. If you're going to talk about losing to Brazil or losing to France or losing to England, those are just to get experience. We're not counting them game there. We're not counting, they're meaningless game to me. Those are money game and experience game. If we are nowhere in France or England's league, these girls overachieve most times or not. So if you're gonna say he lost 4 games, please tell me the game he lost that he should have won. That's what we should focus on. Like how when we play the World Cup qualifiers for the men, even though I'm not going to talk about them, we lost games to Curacao that we should have won. Or we drew game we should have won. I don't know Busby had a game that he should have won that he lost. Yeah, they normally do. The girls actually, because you hear when Rudolph and others talk about the girls, which I find funny. When they talk about the JFF and the JFF president acclaim and accomplishments, and he's the most successful XYZ, what they fail to realize is that people say the girls made the World Cup despite the JFF, not because of the JFF. Right? So when you hear all this acclaim being given and most successful president, it's been litany of controversies surrounding that. Good evening, Owen. How are you doing? What's your prediction for score this evening, people? What's your prediction for score? By the way, for those who like track and field, I see where Hodge ran at 10.7, which I find amazing. Hodge ran 10.7. You know, Hodge was a brilliant Carifta runner for BVI. Then her coach was giving the athletes drugs. So she was out for a little while, and now she's back. She was dominant at 16. And then Walker ran 10.8. So it's hot. He's heating up. Track and field heating up. Pity there's no World Championship or Olympics this year. I don't think they forgot. Look, I've always said this. When somebody's under your jurisdiction, then you should get some credit. But don't beat your chest as if you're the one who was responsible for all of this, because you're not. I don't want to hear that. The bleachers are empty, people. Now, the bleachers are empty. Grandstand is full, bleachers are empty. And it's both men and women, a lot of women in the stands, actually. Yeah, grandstand looks full. If you look across from grandstand, I can't wait for the stadium to be refurbished. And I would assume that we're going to have a grandstand on both sides, along with boxes. And I'd be curious to see what it looks like. Do people just not go to bleachers because they don't find bleachers convenient in terms of the seating? Or if they have it on both sides, will they attend both sides? Or it's easier to go to the side where grandstand is because most people coming. I'd be curious. Conrad said 5. You don't think they open bleachers? Okay. But if people were buying tickets, they would open it. But I guess they're not buying the tickets, so they're not opening it. 5. On the grandstand. Well, they're probably on the market grandstand because they know they probably won't sell out. But yeah, I don't see. That's interesting. I wonder if they decide not to sell any. That doesn't make any sense not to sell a bleachers ticket. I know they say Cycle Track was sold out, and they say Grandstand was sold out. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't see anybody in bleachers. So dealers for bleachers may have been closed. You may be right. But that would make sense. Then you're denying yourself money, right? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, and Owen said 4. I think if I'm not mistaken, most if not all the Guyana team are probably overseas and are probably college kids. I would not be surprised if that's the case. A lot of them overseas, which is the same for a lot of Caribbean teams active when it comes to the women's sport. So we need to do a better job in the Caribbean of developing the football, because you can't. I think you can go overseas a lot more so in women's than men, because there are more recent graduates. They're more recent migration of persons from the Caribbean, including Jamaica, to the US, where female soccer is huge. Not like in England, where maybe a generation or two. So therefore, I would assume that the conveyor belt of talent will only increase, not decrease, as it relates to teams like Jamaica. I'd expect to see a lot of individuals. By the way, people, we have 137 people here and 50 in the chat. 50 likes. If you hit the like button, it should be appreciated. They're singing the national anthem. The players are out. I see Bunny Shaw, the captain and one of the best players in the world. Isn't that amazing that Jamaica has produced probably the best striker in the world, actually, in the women's game, and a Ballon d'Or nominee, and one of the best players ever in soccer or football, as it's more known on the world stage. And she came out of a program which is not much of a program. It's not like Jamaica is a hotbed of soccer when it comes to women, and you produce such a great player. It's actually phenomenal that she plays for Jamaica, came out of Jamaica, and is that good. I would say Jamaica, that's not normal. Normally, you have a much more developed program that would then generate and have players like this come forward. So we have Shaw starting with Van Santen, Washington up front, Amelia Van Santen playing midfield. Let me increase this size of this. This is a team. You have Spencer in goal, Blackwood, Swaby. The Van Santen, two of them, along with Spence in the middle. And we got to find somebody to replace Spence. Spence is a brilliant player, but Spence is getting more seasoned. We have Primus in the midfield, along with Carter, and then Washington, Van Santen, and Shaw up front. We need to find replacement in the midfield. Next year's 2027. A lot of these players are 30 or hitting 30. There's not a lot of young players on here in this team. It's an older team, and we have to start recruiting some of the younger players, especially the ones who may play for Canada or the UK or the US, to come in to join the squad. We got to find a way to convince them. Find a way to convince them to come and join us. Very important. Just saw the board for the Guyana team. So looking forward to the game. I'm not sure what the game is showing in Jamaica, but it's on VIX and Paramount in the US. VIX, I'm told, is a subscription channel, Spanish channel. Normally, CONCACAF carry the games. Usually CONCACAF.com. See if the game is there. They normally carry these games, actually. You maybe need a VPN, depends on where you are. But they normally carry these games. So check CONCACAF.com if you can't find the game to see if you can find it. But looking forward to the game. A lot of people are out in their Jamaica colors. In fact, most people in Grandstand have their Jamaica colors on. So it should be a good game. Do you guys agree with the starting lineup? Normally what we get, I find it interesting. I see less criticism in terms of starting lineup for the women's team or who plays versus, I see, for the men's team. I'd be curious to know why that is the case. You guys comfortable with start because persons don't know the women's team as well as they know the men's team. You guys fine with the starting lineup? I think we need to find a replacement. Goalkeeper. We need about 3 midfielders. We have center forward, but I don't know. We need a left back. Yeah, we need a replacement for Blackwood at some point. They all getting up there in the 30s. Jamaica is pressing. Guyana trying to play out from the back. I see Coast Busby. So we just the start of the game between Jamaica and Guyana. And what Jamaica is trying to do nowadays more than ever is is to keep the ball, trying to play position football. Blackwood out to Van Santen coming forward. She ran on the bounds like like my friend from Arsenal, Madueke. Oh, that was Washington a while ago, not Van Santen, actually. Oh, Jamaica take their chances, unlike when they played against Antigua. I'm surprised Carter is starting that, actually. That's my one thing. I'm surprised Carter is starting. Well, all these girls are from the US, or Canada. Most of them from the US and Canada, so it should be surprising that they can play. But Jamaica should have the better team. I'm glad Spence is back. As I said, she's getting older, so Van Santen on the wing, coming forward, trying to beat her. I was going to say beat her man, but beat her opponent. I'm sorry, people. Trying to beat her opponent. Hey, Big Ed, try CONCACAF.com if it's there. What kind of bad turnover is that, Swaby? That was an easy pass. Giving away the ball with no pressure. Here comes Jamaica. Swaby's sisters are starting in the defense. I thought I would start Harris instead, but they decided not to. And Blackwood playing the left back today, it appears, not the wing back. Spence coming forward. We're just turning the ball over with no pressure. These are easy passes. Bunny Shaw with the ball. To Swaby. Swaby to Swaby. Blackwood into Primus. She got fouled. Referee didn't call it. Spence looks slow, people. Like really, really slow. Very good footballer, but she looks slow. Like Father Time has caught up to her. Good ball by Bunny Shaw. Fighting Van Zanten, looking to square it. Good cross in the box. Blocked by Guyana. Guyana trying to play out. Bunny Shaw with the ball. Looking to go back to Spence. Spence to Van Zanten, trying to come inside. Back to Swaby. Jamaica trying to keep the ball and play the ball around. I know sometimes the girls make certain passes. I just scratch my head. I was like, oh, how you miss such an easy pass? I don't know. Strange. Yes, we do need midfielders in both the men's and women's team. We need midfielders in the women's team, definitely. Spence getting old. Primus is okay. We need midfielders. Van Santen is okay, but we need midfielders. Definitely. And preferably some young ones because we need to blood in some new talent. If we're going to host the World Cup in 2031, I'm not sure Bunny Shaw will be around then. And we have to ensure, here comes Swaby, to Shaw. Shaw crossing the box, headed up by Guyana. Shot by, not sure that was, is that Primus? Looks like Primus. Good attack by Jamaica. Bunny Shaw seemed to be roaming more in this game. Normally she's trying to be around the box. I don't know what Primus did a while ago. Primus is decent, but I think we need to upgrade there. Shaw is a Christine Sinclair generation. Shaw is unique. Carter trying to find Bunny Shaw, really good defense by Guyana. Guyana trying to come forward. Good win by Van Santen coming back. Referee called a foul against Guyana. Here comes Jamaica coming forward. Shaw, the ball. Try to play the ball. We're trying to play the ball behind the lines. Good idea. Bunny Shaw is not in the center forward role, actually. Van Santen is in and goal. Let's see what she does. She crosses. Bunny Shaw miss. Oh, good block by Guyana. Bunny Shaw has to score that. I keep saying at the outset, people, we miss a lot of goals, a lot of goals. Bunny has to put that away. Bunny kicked and flopped, missed. That should have scored by at least two people right there. Van Santen with a good ball back to Spence, went back to her. She crossed it really well. And Bunny Shaw Bunny Shaw could have stopped that ball and put it in the net. That should have been 1-0. So when people cursing Busby can't score for them. They got to score for themselves. Van Santen with a shot that hit the upright. Really good left shot. She started off really well. It's the other Van Santen trying to beat that was Blackwood. Blackwood got to calm down. She dribbled out of bounds last time. Oh, what was that? Am I confusing these people? It's Van Santen that was actually. She and Blackwood look similar to me. Not Blackwood, Washington. I think she got to calm down. Both Washington and Van Santen at a time. They have space and time to do better with those balls. Guyana, the long goal kick out. Guyana hasn't crossed off line yet, you know. Some people say Guyana is good, and they're better than Antigua Barbuda, but I don't know how good they are. Spence, ball inside to Van Santen, and she miscontrol. Bunny Shaw is going to go through and goal. Bunny Shaw is coming through. Good tackle by the Guyanese defender. Out for a corner to Jamaica. Corner to be taken by Blackwood. And those will be one of the next game. Knicks are leading 79-71 against the Hawks. Tough matchup for the Knicks. Now it's 79-73. Corner to Jamaica. Corner to be taken by Blackwood. Referees talking to. It's glad we have worked on set pieces, by the way, people. Because see, Van Santen is it's in front of the goalie. Must be an Arsenal thing. Corner come over. Bunny Shaw headed down. In the goal, in the net. Goal Jamaica. Bunny Shaw is just so much better than people. 1-0 to Jamaica. Goal by Bunny Shaw. She's just, she's something like a unicorn in this region, frankly. It's like just dominant. Good goal by Bunny. Good header. 1-0 to Jamaica. Good corner, by the way. Very good corner by Blackwood. Straight to Shaw at the back post. And she put it in. Where's the keeper, though? Nah, it's a good header. She headed it down out of the keeper's reach. The keeper, though, has to be further to the middle of her goal. She got to use the post as a guide, and she didn't. At all. 1-0 to Jamaica. The prediction here was quite a bit of people said 5, so let's see what happens. If you're in the US, you can watch the game on Jamaica coming forward again. Bunny Shaw play the ball through the Van Santen. Ball blocked. Guyana recovered. Guyana looked like they're good defensively, but they don't have any offense. The game is on VIX, VIX, the streaming service. It's also on Paramount, and I assume it should still be on. It should be on CONCACAF YouTube channel. You may need a VPN though. One thing I know is that Jamaica. I think Jamaica is trying to play for the next round, if that makes any sense. Meaning, when we play better teams, they'll be more athletic, they'll be better. Swaby just keep giving the ball away. That's the second time I see one of Swaby just give the ball away with no pressure. Spence coming forward. We just passed the ball to the opposition. Pretty much out to Van Santen looking for Bunny Shaw. Very good cross to Bunny. Played up by Guyana. Good defending by Guyana. Van Santen is having a good game. Really good game. Well. Jamaica coming forward, Swaby to Primus. To Bunny, back to Spence, turnover. Primus to Carter to Spence. Spence looking to shoot. Good shot by Spence outside the post. Not a bad shot. Now, when I say having a good game, I think talking about Kiki actually. She's having a really good game. Playing on the right. Last game, I don't think she had that good a game, but this game, she's playing really well. Ball out of bounds, throwing it, well, booted up by Guyana. Only time Guyana passed the halfway line is when they kick the ball down the field. They haven't played past halfway line yet. Good ball by Blackwood, trying to find Carter. Carter to Primus. Primus to Spence. Spence trying to kill a pass. Didn't work. Spence again. I'm sorry, Swaby to Van Santen. Come inside, beat our person brilliantly, looking for a pass. Dribble pass 1, dribble pass 2, 3. Van Carter. Carter trying to go outside to Washington. That didn't work. But Kiki's having a really good game. Last game, I don't think she played that well, but she's playing really well this game. Really, I don't think she has had a turnover yet. Maybe one, but that was a cross. Swaby all the way over to Van Santen. Switch ring. She's not playing beside her sister. Carter to Swaby, trying to find out why to Washington. Washington, ball of the bounce, throwing to Guyana. The score is Jamaica 1, Guyana 0. Goal by who else? Bless up, J. Russ. Hope things are going well. Even if you want to watch a game, try the CONCACAF YouTube channel and see if that works. And if you have a VPN, maybe you can get a VPN. Jamaica coming forward. Guyana coming forward. Play the ball over the top. We need to settle down on space to feel out. We're trying to force the ball through the middle and be much more effective from the wing, especially Kiki on the right. We need to play the ball out wide, cross the ball into the box, Guyana be scrambling, and then take it from there. We're making these should be practice game. We're making too many turnovers, unforced errors, especially the Swaby sisters so far, making unforced errors that should not be made, given how experienced they are. So the Van Santen sisters are now playing on the same wing. Ball into Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw beat the keeper. Keeper coming back. Bunny jump out of the way. Corner to Jamaica. And again, the goalkeeper is Arden LaRose for Guyana. Jamaica take it short. Ball played down. We have so much time on the ball and so much space, and yet we turn the ball over. That shouldn't happen. All right, people. We have 197 people here, and we only have 88 likes. Come on, people. Do better. Hit the like button. We're here for watching the final round of the CONCACAF Women's Playoff before we go to the final game of this round. There'll be another round where the decision is made to which team will qualify for the World Cup. Jamaica draw or win today, they go to the final round. I saw Haiti drew with Dominican Republic yesterday. Tough game for them. Haiti also has a very good team. Jamaica needs to put this team away. The longer you keep the team around, the more they're gonna feel good about themselves, and the more they may think that they can beat you. Throw into Guyana, deep in Jamaica's territory, which is weird. Oh, mistake made by Swaby sisters to me are not playing well, people. Sorry, they're not playing well. Giving the ball away, miss kicking. They're too experienced and too good to be playing like this. Too experienced and too good. Goal kick to Jamaica. Spence with a really good kick out to Van Santen. She missed control, but it goes to Spence. Spence plays it down the wing to Van Santen to Kiki. Kiki looking in the middle. She's going to take on her person, beat her really well. Kiki with a cross to near post, skipped by Spence. Ball played on. Guyana comes away. Guyana has two. It's 3 against 2. Bad pass by the Guyanese. Who was that who played that shot? That pass. And picked up by Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Blackwood looking for a pass. Goes to Washington, go back to Blackwood. Blackwood plays it to Spence. Spence has time and space. That's one thing. Guyana is not pressuring them, so they have a lot of time, a lot of space. A lot of time and space. Van Santen. This is Mimi. Mimi back to Swaby. Swaby looking for a pass. She plays it to Carter. Carter should go out wide. We're trying to make the final pass from the middle all the time. We have the ball out wide to go. Sometimes we should go out wide, you know. Blackwood with the ball come forward. 17 minutes in, Jamaica 1, Guyana 0. Goal scored by the indomitable, the #1 female striker in world football, in Bunny Shaw. Ball played through the Van Santen. She's in on goal. She's coming to the wing. She's looking for a cross. She crosses it. Primus is taken out by the defender. I think she needs to delay that cross, actually. Jamaica is just bigger, stronger than the guy in the team, and they're using their body. So this was Mimi. She had a chance. She tried to play it to Primus, who tried to backheel it. It was a good play, actually. But the defense was right there. Carter with a really good win. Carter coming forward, looking for a pass. We're trying to play the ball in space. That's just not there. We've been doing that the whole game. Van Santen has it. She's wide open. This is Mimi. Mimi comes inside. Looking to shoot. Plays it out to Carter. Carter has pressure, doesn't realize it. Not aware. Primus wins it back to Spence. Spence back to Swaby. Spence inside to Primus. Primus coming forward. Goes over there to Kiki. Kiki trying to beat the left back unsuccessfully. Well, I think they're trying to play within the system, which is they're trying to play in a way where they keep possession, they move the ball around, they move the defense around. But I do think they're forcing the ball in the middle. They're forcing the ball in the middle, and they shouldn't. Thrown by Jamaica, long throw in the box, headed out, and Guyana come forward. Good win by Van Santen and shot by Spence outside. Goal kick to Guyana. Those of you who watch basketball, Knicks leading the Hawks by 88-79. Guyana just looked a little bit ragged, actually. They're not a very good team. I thought they were better, given all the players they have from overseas. And they're okay, but they're not. In terms of world level, they're not anywhere close. Got Jamaica coming forward again. Carter looking good at it. Carter playing well. She just forcing the ball outside sometimes. Now look at that easy pass Swaby has when she passed the ball, making it difficult. She's not having a good game. Jamaica coming forward, ball play out to Bunny, but Ghana look good defensively. Alison Swaby making a lot of mistakes that she should be making. She's too experienced for that. Here comes Guyana coming forward. I think she's gonna pretty much get caught for a foul. Free kick to Guyana, just in the middle of their own half. Guyana with a free kick. Ball play to Blackwood. We have to settle down. The game is difficult. You have to settle down. Here comes Guyana again. Put the ball long up the field. Ball played. Uh-oh. Horrible pass by. Whoa. Spencer with a flick, but a really bad pass by Blackwood to Spencer. And she was able to provide a crunching tackle. Great ball by Bunny Shaw. Carter running inside. Van Santen should be the outside. Carter looking to shoot. And wild shot out of bounds. Wild shot. She should have been linking up with Kiki on that play. Not sure why she did what she did. That ball should have been backheel to Kiki. Spence looked like she may have hurt herself. Spence has been eating a few burger, Spence being on the bench at Chelsea hasn't helped her game at all. She looked like she's totally in shape. All Carter had to do in that play was backheel the ball to Vance and to Kiki people. That was a horrible pass by Blackwood. And then Spence did something really cute, like nice backheel. Here comes Jamaica. Ball played through. The final pass is just not there. The final pass isn't there. We're trying to play the ball all through the middle. Guyana is really filled up the middle really well, blocking the middle really well. And we're not realizing that we need to go over the wing and cross the ball. We're not doing that. We need more goals. Got good support. Can disappoint the fans. We're 23 minutes in. One of the Guyana players down already. Knicks up by 11 against the Hawks. Knicks playing well. And Jamaica leading Guyana by 1-0. We are awaiting the restart of the game. Swaby to Swaby. So Chantel to Allison. Back to Spencer. Spencer, good ball into Primus to Bunny Shaw, Bunny Shaw. As Van Santen outside, decided not to go to her. She's going to go back to Allison Swaby. Allison all the way across the field to Chantel. Jamaica putting on the pressure. Jamaica need more goals though. Ball to Van Santen, back to Spence. Spence over the top, really good ball. Ball into Washington, and she got dispossessed. Not good. We're in the 25th minute game between Jamaica and Guyana. Jamaica leading by 1-0. I think the forwards have to be firm on the ball, though. They're getting pushed off too easy when they're in the box. Good cross. Mimi trying to cross, but not a good cross. Spence looked like she hurt herself. Blackwood to Carter. Carter looking for a pass. Can't find one. Go back to Spence. Spence going to go wide. to Kiki. Kiki looking for her sister, plays it inside to her. She turns brilliantly, but got dispossessed. Here come Mimi. Mimi trying to beat. She got dispossessed also. She's got to play. Here comes Guyana. Guyana going forward. Guyana is just not athletic at all. That's their biggest problem. They lack athleticism. When Jamaica plays a better team that have more athletes, like a Haiti, it's going to be a much tougher game. Much tougher game. Blackwood to Swaby, Allison back to Chantel Swaby. They're playing 3 at the back. To Primus. Primus look going forward. Plays in the Carter. Carter to Bunny. Bunny beats Bunny with a shot. Far post hit the upright. Out of bounds corner to Jamaica. Keeper should have done better with that. That was not difficult a shot. If you just joined the stream, people, please hit the like button. We are watching the game between the Reggae Girlz and Guyana. Reggae Girlz lead by 1-0. Goal by Bunny Shaw after assist by Blackwood. Jamaica has the much better run of play. They just have to play smarter. So, corner coming in. Keeper does a good job trying to collect. Referee called a foul. The keeper was blocked. Guyana has really crossed the halfway line. Had probably almost 1/2 chance in a bad pass made by Blackwood, but that's about it. Bunny Shaw just looked bigger, stronger, faster than all the other players on the field. It's just a dominant figure. And then her game is so good that it's almost unfair her playing against these players. Guyana coming forward. Guyana trying to play it from the back. I don't know why. Seriously, you don't have that ability. Play the ball up the field and try to pressure Jamaica upfield. You haven't been successful playing it from the back. I'm not sure why you're trying to do that. Not a smart move from where I sit. People, if you have a game link, please put it up in the chat. I don't have the link. Because the service I know, they're a paid service. Let me see if I can find it on the CONCACAF channel. Really good control by Mimi Van Santen, who switched wings, can play beside her sister. She's playing the wing back. Blackwood is playing the left back on the other side. Last game, Blackwood plays the wing back actually, almost like a left wing. But now they put her in a traditional back 3. We shouldn't call it traditional. Back 4 is traditional. So Alison Swaby looking to pass. She goes inside to Primus. Primus has, she had Washington wide. I'm not sure why she passed the ball. Carter trying to dribble through. Carter played like a real Jamaican, you know? Locally born, you know? Love dribble. Then she picked up the ball. The first thing she had to think about that dribble. A while ago, Primus had Washington wide open on the left. She saw her and changed her mind. Decided not to give her the ball. I'm not sure why. Primus a good ball out to Van Santen. She's trying to play a one-time pass to her sister. That was Mimi to Kiki, but that didn't work. All she did was control the ball and roll it. I think the girls are making the game more difficult than it is. They just have to control the ball and make the pass. I mean, they are so much better than Guyana. And they're making the game more difficult than it's supposed to be. And then people are going to blame the coach. That's the coach's fault and why X, Y, Z happened. Girls need to play better. They need to play up to their ability. Jamaica the ball to Washington. Washington miscontrol. Looking to beat the right back. And she plays it into Carter. Carter with a shot. Straight to the keeper though. Good shot by Carter actually. Straight to the keeper. It was a really good shot. The keeper was well placed. In fact, she was too well placed. Primus, the ball to Swaby. Swaby being pressured. That's Alison Swaby. Spencer, back to goalkeeper. Spencer to Chantel Swaby. Chantel coming forward, looking for a pass. Play the ball over the top. Not the best idea. Not the best idea. If you have the link, people, to the game, please drop it in the chat. I don't have the link. Normally the games are short on more channels, but unfortunately, not today's game. See if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Jamaica coming forward. And this is Chantel Swaby. Trying to make final pass. Don't make any final pass from defense. Get the ball to the midfielder. Ball played out to... I don't know. We're trying to make the final pass all the time. So Primus to Chantel Swaby. She go over the top, trying to find Spence, who ran off from the midfield. Spence trying to turn. Not happening. Spence, ball out of bounds, should be corner to Jamaica. Here's a corner. Spence trying to beat the left back unsuccessfully. I'm trying to find the link, people, but I can't find it. Let me see, CONCACAF. Jamaica versus Guyana. I don't see it, though. There's a lot of YouTubers bringing this game, though. Wow. Ball headed by Bunny Shaw again, but to the near post, keeper collects. If you just joined us, we were watching the CONCACAF women's game between Guyana and Jamaica, trying to figure out who gets to the next round, the final round of qualification for the 2027 World Cup. Jamaica leading by 1-0. Now, I should say that the grandstand is sold out and the cycle track, well, I thought the cycle track was sold out. It doesn't look sold out to me, but at least they're getting some attendance in Jamaica for this game. Yeah, I don't see the CONCACAF. Swaby coming forward. Swaby, a good play. Play the ball out. Chantel, Allison to Chantel. Chantel looking to pass it. Plays inside to Spence. Spence back to Allison. Allison to Spence. Spence trying to go over the top. Maybe offside to Washington. Washington comes inside and tries a... Why are we playing so selfish? Why you can try to shoot from there? You ain't got that in your range. Just play the ball in the box. Come on. You're making the game more difficult than it is. But Ghana get one chance and score, we're then going to struggle. We're not playing well. Look at this. Ghana coming forward. Shot out of bounds. Ghana is not... We have to think about who we're going to play next. And we're not playing up to our ability. And that's not the coach. That's the players. People want to blame the coach. That's not the coach. That's the players. They're so much better than Guyana. And they're making the game so difficult. They're forcing the ball sometimes to places they shouldn't force the ball. Just play the ball out wide, cross the ball in the box, try to find Bunny Shaw, and that's it. Jamaica coming forward with Blackwood. Blackwood play the ball out to Washington, out of bounds. Throw in to Jamaica. Blackwood to Carter, or to Washington. She go back to Blackwood. Go back to Blackwood. Go back to Blackwood. She crossed the ball to nobody. You have 3 players around. Just pass the ball back to them. The pressure by Jamaica, foul on the Guyanese. I don't... We have some easy passes that are making the game difficult. Well, the score is 1-0 Jamaica. And we are in the 35th minute. Ball played to Bunny Shaw. Bunny Shaw is in, looking to cross. Bunny with 3 people around her. Trying to beat somebody. We have simple passes to make, and we're just making the game difficult. Bunny with the ball to Mimi. Back to Bunny. Bunny trying to find Kiki. Kiki is in on goal. and she kicks it over the bar from 6 yards out. It's easier to hit the target and kick it over the bar, seriously. Kick it over the bar from 6 yards out. Bless up, Pristine. Come on, Kiki, that's easy. That's not difficult. You just have to place the ball in the far corner. You're trying to blast it. Kiki has the ball. She's in on goal. She ward up the tackle. And then she leaned backwards in her living room and blast it wide. So here comes Guyana. Ball won by Chantel Swaby. Chantel plays it inside to Spence. Spence dispossessed, and here comes Guyana. If Guyana score, it's going to be ugly. Jamaica joking. Jamaica is 5 goals better than this team. Like, easily 5 goals better than this team. Throw into Guyana, deep in Jamaica's territory. We're in the 37th minute of play. Jamaica 1. Guyana 0. That was Washington. Sorry. Washington's on the left side. No, I can't see that well enough, people. Forgive me. I got no glasses on. Spence had the ball out. You can watch the game on Paramount or on VIX. Those are the 2 locations that I know. I'm trying to find... CONCACAF normally carries the game, but I don't see it. Spence coming forward. Jamaica has numbers. Play the ball in. To Washington. Washington with a shot. So Washington switched wings then with Kiki. Yeah, that was Washington. Washington is not having a good game. At all. So Washington is in the box. She cut the ball back. Well, Spence had a poor shot, actually. I think the girls just need to, when they get the ball to shoot, they should just stop the ball and then try to kick it. Don't try to kick it one time. Stop the ball and kick it. Trying to kick it on the run, just like how Bunny missed that goal in the first half. Just stop it and then kick it. One thing the team is doing that Jamaica men's don't do, they change wings, Mimi was playing on the left. She changed to the right. I'm not sure what Carter is doing. And then Washington, which I got confused, was playing on the left. She switched to the right. Carter's having a good game, but I think Carter dribbles too much sometimes. If I was the coach, I'd put Blackwood up second half. Good ball by Spence. Played it. Cross in the box to no one. Shot by Carter, out of bounds. Goal kick to Guyana. They're going to make the crowd get antsy, That's a good turn by Carter, though. Jamaica coming forward. Ball out to Swaby. Swaby to the Van Santen, to Primus. Primus playing well defensively, actually. She dispossesses her opponent easily. Throughout the game, she's been doing well defensively. The final pass of Jamaica Nuts just not coming off. Final pass is just not coming off. Jamaica trying to press. Jamaica trying to press. Ball played to Spencer. Spencer out to Swaby. Swaby out to Primus. Primus with a good pass. That was to Washington, and she let it run out of bounds. Not sure why. Throw into Guyana. Bad tackle by Swaby. She put that player out. That was just clumsy. That was Chantel Swaby. She put her knee in the player, looks like. You just joined us in the 41st minute of play. CONCACAF Women's World Cup. But to see who goes to the next round. Jamaica leading by 1. Jamaica only need a draw to get to the next round, but Jamaica is supposed to be practicing. I don't know what the hell Swaby was doing. Jesus Lord. She just put her, I don't know what she was doing. I think Jamaica need to be working on their game to get to the next round. It's going to be much tougher next round. So, Goku, the game, try CONCACAF YouTube channel. See if that works. That may work. I don't find it. I try to find it, but I didn't find it. Wherever stoppage, because Swaby ran into one of the players actually. So they get free. It should be a free kick to Guyana, or is it a drop ball? Jamaica coming forward. Ball played out to Kiki. Kiki coming forward, trying to beat her person. Ran out of bounds. Ball played out. Corner to Jamaica. Corner to be taken by Carter. Bunny's up for the header. Ball played out. Guyana coming forward. Good pressure by Bunny. Guyana coming forward, trying to come forward. Guyana just doesn't have the players. Guyana just doesn't have the players. Washington to Swaby. Chantel Swaby. Chantel back to good turn, brilliant turn by Van Santen, looking to shoot. She shoots, good save by the keeper, really good save, really good shot. Good play a while ago, actually. All really good play, build-up play. A good shot by Kiki. Yeah, that was Kiki. She shifted the defender really well, trying to go near post. And Keeper made a really good save. Keeper started up a little bit bummy, but playing better. Corner to Jamaica. By Blackwood. Good corner. Ball headed out. Played out by Guyana. Not headed out. And Guyana coming forward. They have numbers. Guyana coming forward is 2 against 2. It's 3 against 2. Ball played wide, but 2 minutes of extra time. Jamaica covered. Jamaica got to play better. Come on, Jamaica got to play better. Got to play better. Ball hit up by Swaby. Spence turns. I'm gonna go back to Swaby. We have 2 minutes of extra time. We're in the first minute. It's going to be 1 minute remaining after this. Jamaica scored 1 goal and a header by Bunny Shaw. That's been it. Here comes Swaby. Ball out to Primus. Primus going to go wide. Find Kiki. Kiki should beat our defender. She turns, comes back into Primus. Primus plays it back to Chantel Swaby. Goes to Washington. So Jamaica now playing the ball around Blackwood. Primus plays to Carter. Carter trying to find Bunishaw. The final pass just isn't there. It's just, the final pass just isn't there. It just isn't there. They have tried so many passes through the middle. It just isn't there at all. Final pass isn't there. Blackwood coming forward, plays it wide out to Kiki, out of bounds. And it's halftime. Halftime of the game between Jamaica and Guyana. Jamaica playing down to the level of the competition. They're leading by 1-0. Jamaica got to play different though. Guyana is good defensively, don't get me wrong. But what you need to do in those cases is, if the middle of the field is packed, you got to play the ball out wide. Force the defense then to spread out, then get the ball in the middle. We were very good in the first half, trying to get crosses in, and that has changed as the game progressed. We got comfortable, the game became easier, and we start making what I would call mistakes. By the way, if you watch basketball, the Knicks are leading the Hawks by 112 to 102. I expect the Knicks to win the first game and actually win the series at some point in about 5 or 6 games. Knicks look really good. They should win this one easily. Well, they made it a little interesting, but back to the football. We have to, let me try to find the game someplace, people. You can find the game on Paramount or VIX, whatever VIX is. You can find the game on Paramount. Or you can find it on VIX, whatever that entails. I'm not sure what it is. That seems like it's a subscription channel. But the girls have to, how the coach going to do second half? They need some change. I wouldn't say changes. They need to change how they're playing. It's got to tell the girls, be patient. Spread the ball out wide. So Owen says on CONCACAF YouTube channel. So go on YouTube, people, and type in CONCACAF. You're going to see a bunch of things come up. And I'm trying to find it. Hey, Owen, can you drop the link in the chat, please? Let me see if we can find Jamaica versus Guyana. Jamaica, Guyana. I see something called RMO. You know what? Let me drop that. But that's not the game, though. They're showing something else. Let me see something here. Let me see if I can find this link. Somebody's showing the game, actually. Is this the live game? It looks like it. And this may not be CONCACAF, actually. This may not be... No, they're showing something else. They're showing a men's game. I'm trying to find the link. I can't find it. See if we can find the link, people, and drop it in the chat. Bless up, Cartisville. How you doing? I cannot find the link. The game is on VIX. It's on Paramount. It should also be on the CONCACAF YouTube channel. See, games like this, I don't know. Well, JFF may not have the ability to pay for this, but I think JFF Live would have been good to carry games like this, and you pay a little $5. I don't see the game. Hey, Owen, can you drop the link, please? Because I can't seem to find it. Say use a VPN and switch to outside the region. Yeah. Oh, you're saying no, but you should be able to see it. And when you click on it, you don't get it, right? So then somebody can do it. I should be able to see it, and then when I click on it, I shouldn't be able to get the game. But I should be able to you should be able to then do a VPN and watch it, right? And by the way, people, they are free VPN, so we're at halftime. If you don't have VPN, you can actually try to get the free VPN. You have to watch 2 or 3 advertisements first, and you can get it for 24 hours. Oh, so Owen was saying if you don't see a VPN, you won't see it. Okay, I thought you see the VPN. All right, I'm gonna do this. So I'm watching on CONCACAF. VPN. I'm watching on the CONCACAF YouTube channel. No, I'm sorry. I'm watching on Paramount. There's a free VPN in the App Store. You go in the App Store, you can go to the free VPN, and then you just have to watch a few advertisements. And then you can put your VPN on, put your region outside North America, and you'll be able to get the game. So there's a VPN called VPN Proxy. I'm sorry, it's called free VPN, sorry. It has, let me see if I can show you guys what it looks like. This doesn't work. You see that VPN? That VPN, that's the color of the VPN. You click on that VPN, the one with the green in the left corner, and you go on the App Store and you download it. And then what you can do is you can then watch a couple of advertisements since the halftime for a few hours. So this is the VPN, people. You can't see it, can you? You can't see it because it's green and my screen is green, but that's the VPN. That's what it looks like. Right? That's what it looks like. You can see it. Go in the App Store, it says free VPN. And what you can do is watch a few advertisements, then go outside, then go on the VPN, put it outside your region, go into YouTube, type in CONCACAF, Jamaica versus Guyana, and the game should pop up. Hey, Owen. Me not try to look old enough. So I'm my beard black. Me come like the woman who wear long hair. Today I see short hair, tomorrow I see long hair. So I go. You have to do what you need to do. But if you just join us, we're watching the game between Jamaica and Guyana, CONCACAF Women's World Cup qualifier game to go to the next round or the final round. Jamaica leading by 1-0. Jamaica making the game look harder than it really is, to be honest. Seriously. Much harder than it is. Ghana can't even get out their own half, and yet we're making it look difficult. Game should have been over already. Truly over. Who you saying stubborn? Who you say stubborn? Owen. So Goku says Chanel Buckley needs to start. Really? I'd assume the coach know her players. Hey Goku, how you doing? Goku says Chanel Buckley needs to start. Well, let's see what the changes are, because the team is not playing up to its potential. It's not playing up to its ability. Players are making a lot of mistakes on what we call unforced errors. A lot of unforced errors. Lots and lots of unforced errors. What are your thoughts on the game? People, you can call in if you want to call in and mention the game. And the line is open. If you want to call in and talk about the halftime, we can come back for the second half. So if you want to call in, people, let me know. The phone line is up. I should put the thing up. I'm not going through any stats, people, because stats them ugly. That's the calling number, 347-728-8625. It's a WhatsApp number too, so you can call in from wherever you are. We're watching the game between Guyana and Jamaica. Jamaica trying to go to a World Cup. Since the men decided not to, they have an aversion. I think they think it's infectious to go to the World Cup. They decided not to go. We're all depending on the women to get there. Goku says, Shanil Buckley is one of our most skillful players and passes the ball better than most of those who start. So why the coach not starting her? In Goku, why the coach not starting her? Be curious. She's diminutive. She is skillful. Maybe she's not as senior as the rest. You know the senior players get preference. Owen Owen said Buckley not better than anyone on the field. Okay. So we have difference of opinion right away. Owen Owen thinks she's not better than anyone in the field, and Goku thinks she's better than everyone in the field. Big difference of opinion. Those are extreme views, people. Extreme views. Groku. No, the end of the name says Goku. What are you talking about? The end of the name says Goku. I know what I'm saying. Okay, Goku is G-O-K. Use the end of the name. J-Rus, I know what I'm saying, J-Rus. Trust me, J-Rus, I know what I'm saying. But let's call it Grogu if you want to do that. I use the last 4 letters of the name, not the first 5. So you think the coach not picking the right side first responder? You think so? By the way, my Knicks won the game, 113 to 102. Put the Hawks in their place, but they want to play us. Man, you get what you asked for. Bye, people. I gotta take a musical interlude. Let me can't find a musical interlude of 1 minute. Give me 1 second, people. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear me? You guys hear any music? Let me know if you hear any music. Are you hearing any music, people? Let me know. Something's wrong with my system now. Because I can't hear it. You know what? Let's turn it. No, it ain't playing. It's supposed to be playing, but it's not playing. That's weird. I'm trying to play some musical interlude, but it's not happening. So my system is messed up. Let me see if it's my Sorry, people. I was trying to play some musical interlude. It's not happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, that's it. Oh, you guys could hear it. Okay, so I'm the one who messed up. All right, let me do that now. I need to play. You guys could hear it. Okay. So I'm going to play the musical interlude for 2 seconds, people. I'll be back in 2 seconds. wonder if playing at home affects the how Jamaica teams play, because when the Reggae Girls and Reggae Boys play at home, they're not playing at the same level that something they play away from home. Yeah, Spence. So Owen asking Groko if he would drop Primus. I think Jamaica needs to improve the midfield. Period. The teams are coming back out. See Spence and Bunny. So Keith Sir says Spence is good. Now Spence is a good player. The problem with Jamaica is Spencer, the Swaby sisters, Bunny, they are pushing now, push past are pushing 30, you know. They're getting up there. You know, 30 is that optimum number for a football player. When you go past the 30 number, it gets challenging. And we can't have the same team playing for the last 3 World Cups, frankly, without supplementing with some new talent. So the recruiting needs to improve. The girls do a much better job, or the women's team do a much better job than the men in recruiting, in having a much more structured recruiting process. They know all the players. They have a database of players. They pursue them at all levels, especially the younger ones. And the men's team is a little bit different. Men seem to do them one thing when they want to do it. Yeah, it appears that way, no. It appears that way. Maybe it's the pressure. And the support is good for the women's team comparatively, given how they normally were supported. I mean, Grandstand is sold out. And normally that's not the case. Grandstand is always halfway decent for the women's team, but it's sold out for this game. Jamaica coming forward. We start the second half like we started the first half. So Jamaica coming forward. Ball played to Primus. Primus goes back to Addison. Addison to Spence. Spence make an impossible pass. But ball played down the wing to Spence. Spence overlap. She fell in the box, trying to turn. Plays the ball back. Should be crossing the box. Ball crossed in. Bunny is there. Bunny missed the header. Bunny missed us. Difficult to get to, frankly, but she could have done better with that. She headed it wide. It was a good cross in the box. Yeah, Bunny it was a difficult header. The defender was there. Here comes Guyana. Looking to go along. So throw into Guyana. Jamaica needs to score another goal, you know. We're playing with these kids. Something can happen. You see, Blackwood almost gave away a goal in the first half. You know what may happen? Here comes Spence. Spence out to ball to Chantel. They're trying to work the ball up the field. Chantel to, it was Addison to Chantel. Blackwood plays the ball down the wing to Washington. Washington seems to go on that bounce quite a bit with these balls, you know. She needs to do a better job of holding the ball up. Ball played up by the guy. The goalkeeper does a good job of kicking the ball upfield, you know. Primus coming forward, plays the ball out wide to Washington. Washington comes inside, trying to beat the player and turns it over. Good back by Washington to Spence, back to Washington. Washington should have gone back to Spence again, go in the box. Find Carter, and ball played out. Throw into Jamaica. Here comes Spence, turns the ball over. Guyana is not a good team, you know. We have to If we're practicing for the upcoming next round, we gotta play 10 times better. Yeah, I don't know if they're doing based on age or experience, but the team does need some new blood. And I have nothing against the experienced players, but they need some new blood. Players who are quick, athletic, and technical. Guyana is now pressing, and it's working. That press is working. Jamaica trying to play out. If they're pressing now, they got to be open. Jamaica come forward, ball playing to Primus. Primus plays it to Spence. Spence turns. Trying to play the ball through to Washington. Not a good pass by Spence. If I was playing, I'd put Blackwood up front. She'd be much more effective than Washington. Much more effective. Washington is not getting the ball going to the wing, crossing the ball in the box. She's trying to beat the player, and it's not working. She keeps trying to do the same thing over and over again. Guyana coming forward, foul against Jamaica, free kick to Guyana in Jamaica's half. A yellow card to Chantel Swaby. Must be accumulation of cards. Ref don't want to hear what she has to say. She gave her a yellow. I think Harris should play, actually. I prefer Harris to Chantel. Or to, not Chantel, or to, I mean Allison or Chantel. Either one. I think Harris should play. She's a very good defender. And she's very composed on the ball. Ball headed up by Jamaica. Jamaica coming forward. They got time and space. Good move. Ball played on the wing trying to find Carter. And Carter's out there. Good play there. Guyana has good defenders, actually. Very good defenders. Carter won the ball back. Plays the ball. And throw into Guyana. Because there's no good player to talk to. We are talking about signals. Me can't call them and see. People, okay, people, now watch a game too. Tell me the good play them. Me call them, me see it. Here come Blackwood to Primus. Because I've seen the team play much better. Back to Spence. Spence back to Blackwood. Spence got fouled. The referee, she got stepped on. She looked like she's hurt. And the referee, I don't know what the referee is saying, but free kick to Jamaica. Groku, as he said, not Goku, they say, she said Groku. Say we need Buck in the field now. I am talking to Chantel. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, yeah. She's having a really bad game, actually. She's turn the ball over with no pressure. I think Harris is a better player at this point. The last two games I saw Harris in, she looked really good. So I'm not sure why Harris doesn't get much game, is not playing. Maybe they like the Swaby sisters combination. They like the height too, because Harris is shorter, but to me, Harris is a better player. But those who follow the team more than I do can tell me. What I've seen of Harris and seen of Allison. You're talking about Chantel or Allison? I was talking about more like Allison versus Chantel. So Owen and believe that Groku is. I don't think I'm gonna leave that alone. I think Goku is independently minded, actually. See, Goku said the team lacked creativity. I think the team lacked composure. I just think the game is much easier than making the game seem. They have easy passes and they just pass the ball to the wrong person. But I think Goku, I think Carter needs to play more unselfish though. I think sometimes Carter, when she should pass, she shoots. When she should shoot, she passes. She dribbles sometimes too much. She has ability. She has a lot of quality. I don't know if she put it all together and play a game that it should be played. Make the decision that should be made at the right time. She's physical. She's quick. She has ability. Just say Groku. Okay. Where are you located, Groku? Where are you located? Tell me what region of the world you are in. I'm gonna guess that you are in Europe and not the US or Jamaica. Jamaica coming forward, Blackwood outside to Washington, back to Blackwood. Blackwood shooting the ball, should go back to Chantel. Chantel coming forward. Plays it back to Spencer. Spencer with a difficult pass. Not a good pass to me. I don't like people playing the ball in the middle of the park when people have pressure and not comfortable in the ball. Spence outside to Washington. Washington coming forward. Go inside nicely, looking to pass. Plays the Bunny. Bunny turns with a shot. Good save by the keeper. Bunny is just such a brilliant player. She doesn't need much room to get a shot off. Good play by Washington this time, coming inside and playing the ball into Bunny, who just turned and shot right away. There wasn't much space either. Good play by Bunny. So Owen and said it wouldn't work for Butler and Carter. Two of them dribble too much and too offensive. Allison passed the ball to the opposition again. Allison, it's up time to pass the ball to the opposition, Allison. Come, coach, make a change, man. Take off Allison and put on Harris. Come on, coach. Take off Allison and put on. I'll take somebody, I'll take somebody. If Allison keeps saying, I'll take somebody. I tell you the truth, people. I'll take somebody. If Allison keep a place up, I'll take somebody. Allison just pass the ball to the opposition so all night. Somebody say Chantel. I'm not Chantel, man. Chantel, I do all right. Here come Bunny Shaw. Bunny, brilliant pass out. Well, just overhit to Washington. Washington's going to try to beat the player. Good, try to cross in the box, out of bounds. Corner to Jamaica. We need some more goals, people. Oh, you're in Spanish Town. Because I know someone that's named Goku, that's why I'm asking you. I know someone named Goku, and they're in Europe. That's why I was saying Goku versus Groku. Groku. So yeah. Bless up float management. How you doing? Crossing the box by Blackwood. Ball to Bunny. Bunny looking to shoot. All the keeper is being well positioned all night. Keeper's been their best player. Jamaica need goals. Groku same live by Jamaica, but him have also foreign. Groku have money. Here comes Guyana coming forward. Jamaica win the ball back by Spence. Spence being pressured. She has Washington wide. She decided to go inside and find Carter. Carter looking to shoot from far out. She doesn't have that in her repertoire. Sorry, Carter. That's where you should be dribbling onto the defense. Let him come and try to find Bunny. But give Bunny the ball with her back to the basket. Those players can't mark Bunny one-on-one. You gotta find a way to get Bunny in the game. Spence is just dominating the midfield. But we're not doing much with the ball when she has it. We're not doing much when she gets it and passes it to her teammate. So Chantel into Spence. Spence turns, comes wide out to Blackwood trying to beat player and out of bounds, throw into Jamaica. Spence coming forward to Primus. Primus turns, trying to come forward. Plays the ball into Carter. Carter beat one, trying to find Bunny, but the pass was never there. Bunny stopped running, actually. That's Bunny's fault. If Bunny was running, should have got that pass. If you just joined us, we're in the 58th minute of the game between Jamaica and Guyana. Jamaica leading by 1-0. Jamaica making the game look harder than it really is for them. They're a much better team. They should have It should be a much bigger score. They turn the ball over sometime without pressure. Jamaica coming forward. Ball with Chantel. Ball with Allison plays out to Chantel. Gonna come out to Blackwood. Being pressured. Guyana is pressing up the field. They know they have to win this game, right? So they're gonna try to nip a goal and then try to nip 1 or 2 goals to try to win the tie. They have to come out. They can't play low blocks all game. Ball played over the top. In on goal. Oh, that should be a penalty, referee. What referee calling? That should be a penalty. I think that's Kiki beat the keeper and got taken out, and the referee's not calling anything. Or is that Washington beat the keeper? Ball is played by the top. I think that's to to Van Zanten. She beat the keeper. The keeper was there, blocked her. That's a penalty. That's not even, that's a no-brainer. That's a penalty. We don't want an explanation, referee. She's not giving a penalty? Really? That's a joke. What are you doing? She's saying to throw the ball in. It's a penalty. Everybody's amazed. The only person who realizes a penalty is a referee. She don't know what she's doing. That's a clear penalty. What is she doing? That's amazing. Ref don't know the game. Ref has no idea what she's doing. That's a clear penalty. If you came and stopped like the goalkeeper, you created that situation. Yeah. Unbelievable. That's no penalty. Wow. When they don't have VAR, it doesn't look like. There's no VAR. We can't play this round of the competition and have no VAR, people. That makes no sense. Then you're not in the 21st century. What's the referee doing? Jamaica is not happy with the referee because she doesn't know what she's doing. Blackwood coming forward, and Busby's out there, and he's not happy. Primus trying to find Van Santen, trying to find Kiki behind the defense. That didn't work. Kiki throws into Spence. That looked like a foul throw to me. Back to Spence. Spence turned all the way back to Chantel. Back to Chantel to Blackwood coming inside. Plays to Primus. Primus to Bunny. That play doesn't work. Bunny's too close to you. Washington fighting with the player. Bad pass by Blackwood. Here comes Primus. Primus has had a decent game. Spence coming forward. Spence back to Carter. Carter plays it out to Allison. Allison plays it inside to Van Santen. They're trying to find Bunny. Carter. Carter shot. Carter crossed the damn ball. Why are you so selfish, girl? Cross the ball. Bunny's right in the box. Carter is so selfish. Cross the ball. You've been shooting all night. You're not getting anything out of it. So annoying to watch. Cross the ball. You get a really good pass. Like you have the ball. You beat nicely. You never looked up. Never looked up. Never looked up. I'm telling you, she played like somebody who learned football in Jamaica. Never once did she pull her head up to cross the ball. Never. Sorry, people, to being frustrated, but that's simple football. The first thing you do, you glance up. That's the first thing. Then you think about shooting if there's no option. Ball played over the top. Again, Jamaica getting behind the defense. Because Guyana is trying to press up, because they need a goal, they're creating space behind now. They played a low block first half. They have a strategy. Low block first half, second half trying to press up. Now Jamaica's getting more chances to go behind. Score is 1-0. Trudy is so selfish. It's an easy cross. You see Bunny in there frustrated. But it's an easy cross. Trudy coming forward again. Cross it this time. She crossed the Bunny. And Bunny muffed it again. Bunny has two. There's a second chance Bunny has gotten tonight and just muffed it. All Bunny have to do is control those balls, you know. The two balls she's got in the box. Just control the ball. And put the ball in the net. Bunny's too good to make those kind of decisions, make those mistakes. Spence coming forward looking for a pass. We're starting to walk. Coach, we need some changes, coach. We need some changes. Spence coming forward. The team is walking now to Blackwood. Blackwood to Washington. Bad pass by Blackwood. Bunny trying to pressure the keeper. Guyana trying to play out. Still 1-0. Yes, still 1-0. Look like we don't want to score. Ball play to Spence. She has time in the middle. Spence going forward. And turn the ball over, trying to go wide. Here comes Primus. Play the ball into Bunny. Bunny 1-2, trying to find Spence. Spence fighting with the defender. And Guyana able to play out. Guyana pushing more and more up. They're going to leave themselves vulnerable. Jamaica coming forward. Chantel to Allison. Allison should go back to Chantel. Go back to Chantel, Allison. She come outside. She should dribble up the field. She played into Spence, who tried a little flick. And here comes Guyana. They have numbers. Jamaica recovered defensively. Good fight by Spence. Back to Blackwood. Bad pass again by Blackwood. The second time she's done that tonight. Second time she's made that mistake tonight. Trying to go back to the keeper. And I almost give the ball away. There's no reason for Jamaica to pass back to the keeper tonight. None. No reason to go back to the keeper with the ball. None. This team is not good enough to force to go back to the keeper. Jamaica coming forward. Trying to find Bunny, and the connection is just not there. The linkage is just not there. Bunny running at her own pace when she feels like it. She's not making the effort like she should. Like when I see her at Man City, she's just not. And her teammate trying to make pass that they're struggling to make. Here comes Guyana coming forward. Good ball, almost gotten through. Guyana now playing upfield and playing better. They may be better than they actually look. They probably were playing low block first half with a view of keep the score low, then attack. And we're just making passes. We're making passes where we have no pressure and we have to stretch to get the ball because we're playing the ball out of bounds or close to out of bounds. Just take your time and play. Allison to Chantel. Chantel should just take her time. Play the ball out to Blackwood. The ball now onto Washington. Washington trying to go down the wing. Got to run past the player. She just crossing the box now. Crossing the box now. She tried to use her right foot to cross versus her left foot. If you use your right foot to cross the ball, you're too close to the player. You got to use your left foot. Put your right foot in front of the player and use your left foot to cross the ball. Corner to Jamaica. No, this performance is nowhere close to those top teams. None. Mexico, yeah, none. Not even Haiti, frankly, to be honest. Corner to Jamaica. Ball played out to no idea what we're doing there. And Guyana had numbers up the field now. Spence coming forward. Played the ball out wide nicely. Washington, that was Washington, there's Van Santen. And Bunny is frustrated because she's using more quality around her. And I understand the frustration. But she also got to play like a captain. She should spend more time. She probably should go further down the field and pick the ball up and help her team, guide her team. The coach needs to make some changes. Come, coach, make some change. This ain't working. He's going to make a change. Let me see who's going to bring in. Spence into Carter. Pass was there the first time, Carter. Because you stopped the ball, the pass was there the first time to Kiki. If you play the ball the first time, she's in on goal. If you delay, the defense recovers. Here comes Jamaica again. Spence out to Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Carter is offside. She's in the middle. Like, ball up to Carter. She controls it. And she kicks it out of bounds. Sorry. She has the ball in the middle of the penalty spot. Her and God alone. And she kicked the ball out of bounds. We're going to make a change. Hale's coming in. And Carter should come out. Yeah. Yeah, it's time for you to go, Carter. You get Carter kicked the ball out of bounds. But the penalty spot, she can't even walk the ball and I goal. This is not a coach issue. I disagree with you guys. It's not a coach issue. Not a coach issue. Players just not playing up to their ability. The coach can't teach him how to pass and can't teach him to put the ball in the net. Those days are long gone. Wait this level. That's not a coach issue. A while ago, Carter has the ball. The coach make her miss that goal there. She in front of the goal by her and the Lord alone, and she get the ball out of bounds. And the keeper is right in front of her. She not no left foot to try her left foot. She bring the ball down. She have time to put the ball in the net. She get the ball out of bounds. No composure. We don't know that. Guyana making a change. Number 16 off, number 17 on. Goal kick to Guyana. Jamaica making this game look close, you know. Spence to the ball into Hales. Right away, Hales is on. Hales go wide out to Washington. Washington coming forward. Should find Hales down the wing. Hales trying to cut back inside, got dispossessed. One thing Guyana does is play good defense, actually. Because they sure ain't got no offense. Do we know what our best team is? I don't know what the best team is. Blackwood to Spence. Spence, good ball into Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Let's try to beat the player instead of crossing the ball. The right winger should be further up, further wide, and then run in. Creates the space, force the defense to split. What we're doing is we're too congested, so the defense is also in a way set up in a way in which you can't penetrate the lines because we're playing too narrow. Way too narrow. Jamaica coming forward to Spence. Spence has had a good game. Spence is a very good player. Really good player. Jamaica coming forward. It's Chantel inside to Primus. Primus has had a good game also. Ball out to Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Play the ball wide. And it's turned over by Washington can come, people. Washington can come. He's not the best night. We can take out Washington too. Carter control the ball. Look at that. And then I have no idea what she's doing. She control the ball. Oh, she could even put it by her right foot. Bunny with the ball. See, Bunny has come up the field more. Good ball to Spence. Good control by Spence. We need more Spence and Bunny people in this team. We don't have enough of them. They're fewer and far between. Come Blackwood coming forward. Blackwood play the ball wide to Washington. Washington looking to dribble again. Got on the wing. Good move by Washington. Try to cross it. She has it again. She cross again. It's blocked. Here comes Hales. Plays it out to Blackwood. Good cross by Blackwood. Blackwood's a good player. Plays it wide to Mimi. Mimi looking to cross. Mimi plays into Bunny. Bunny turns and dispossess. Bunny needs to sit on that ball a while ago. That's not good by Bunny. Bunny has to sit on that ball, use her body to shield it, then try to get off a shot. And Bunny needs to work harder too. She's standing up. She has to give them some angles to get her the ball. Ball play out to Washington. Washington heads it down to Spence. Spence is just such a good player. She got dispossessed. Here comes Allison. Swaby. We're going to go forward. And she's trying to make her final pass again. Aren't you tired of doing that last night, Allison? Trying to make the final pass, doesn't get to his destination maybe once. Give it to the midfielder. Give it to Spence, let her make the pass. That's what she's done the field for. Here comes Mimi. Mimi plays it wide to Kiki. Kiki has a chance to cross it. Kiki try to cross. It's blocked by Guyana. Guyanese player. See, Primus should have won that ball a while ago. And the player beat Kiki. Jamaica coming forward. Hales back to Spence. Spence left it to Washington. Washington can't come, people. Coach, you should make the Washington change a long time ago. I'm sorry. That change should be made. I disagree. Coach Guy plays in our day. It works. These coaches are too soft. The people in our day couldn't coach. So I'm happy to say. They couldn't coach. They run up and down and eat orange. They come forward. Primus, White to Blackwood. It's only 1-0 the people, one header. We're making this game look difficult. Jamaica is so much better team than Guyana and just not playing as a potential. Ball played to Washington. Washington is getting ball after ball after ball. At some point, coach, you have to say, you know what? Let me try somebody else. If somebody gets so much balls and does nothing with them, you gotta make a change. And she just play the ball to Washington need to come. She's not having a good game. She's been poor this whole game. Kiki on the other side has played well. Washington getting the most ball on the field, frankly, people, and he has made one cross to his destination all night. So I know which game the coach I watch. No, which game the coach I watch? Okay, I hear your signals. Ball played over. Got dispossessed. Jeez. Did you make another change? I don't see who just came on. Jamaica scored in the 8th minute, people. In the 75th minute. And Jamaica leading by 1 goal to nil. 75th minute. Scored in the 8th minute. Have had number of chances. Especially the one Carter just had not too long ago. And not putting them away. At least the women create much more chance than men do. Men who play BVI and create little or no chance. Or play St. Vincent and create little or no chance. Why is Allison trying to make final pass all damn game? I would have taken her out. Allison is trying to make final pass every single time. Split the line, and she has split it one time, and she keep doing it. A better team, they're gone to goal. It's frustrating watching this. May I ask the coach, no, ask the question. May I leave it alone? May I ask somebody, what was the thinking as to why this player was still on the field making all these mistakes? Primus is having a really good game, by the way. Primus and Spence. Brilliant pass by Spence. Just put the ball out of the box now. Ball is played behind Bunny and missed by missed by Hales. That's hard to miss. It was easier to score than goal than to miss it. Lord. Brilliant pass by Spence. It was great pass by Spence between the lines. Ball played in the box by Kiki. Was that Kiki? Ball to Hales, and the keeper foot just blocked it. She has to power that into the goal. Kiki having a good game. Good cross by Blackwell to Bunny. Bunny tried to head it. Ball headed down. Look at the ball going out of bounds. Bunny trying to save it. It's out of bounds. Goal kick to Guyana. Wow. One thing with the girls, boy, they can miss some sitters, boy. Lord. If men were missing those chances, they'd get beaten. They miss some sitter. That last one by Hales, she's got to put that away. Guyana coming forward. Ball controlled by Blackwood. Plays in the Spence. Spence is a brilliant player. Spence play. No Jamaica play midfield and play Jamaica. No men's team play like how Spence play now. Spence drop shoulder. Spence make look away pass. We don't have Jamaica midfielder for the men who play them way there. Spence getting up there in age and she's a little bit slower than she was, but Spence is a big time player. And Primus has had a good game too. Primus trying to find. Oh, that's too much on that Primus. Good try. I think Primus and Spence have played really well actually. I think Washington has been disappointing. And so has Alison Swaby. She's been very disappointing. She's trying to make final pass from the defense and it hasn't worked and she keeps doing it. Yeah, we're missing easy goals. The one that Carter missed, the one that Hales missed, that's 3 now. Buckley coming in now. So grow cool. You have Buckley coming in. It's a wrong change. You take off Kiki. Why you take off Washington? Why not do? Kiki had a good game. Okay, Washington come off. A long time Washington come off. People in field. Sorry, Washington. I sound rude, but you make too much mistake, man. So Buckley's on. So grow cool. You get your Buckley request you ask for. So Palmer did a go on with things in the last one. Yeah, but we never made no progress in I feel. Spence pass, split the defense. Good ball over by Guyana, ball straight into Spencer. Spencer try a transition now. Try a fast break, Spence. Ball played out to Blackwood. Blackwood coming forward. Blackwood dribbled over the halfway line. Ball to Primus. Primus. Brilliant attempt by Primus. She just played the ball in the air a little bit. She tried to beat the defense on the ground. Primus won the ball back. She's been doing that all night to Bunny Shaw. Bunny turns and try to play the ball in between it. No, Bunny, that pass was never there, Bunny. I understand the idea. It was never there. It was never there. Maybe outside, but not never there. Buckley looked like she had a lot of energy. Good block by Buckley. The tempo will change. Well, Buckley, about 10-year-old now. She's not fit. Buckley fit. Buckley, the college. Buckley fit, man. Young and fit. She must get run up. Enough old women probably team. No old, but seasoned veterans on her team, I should say. Ball headed up by Blackwood to Hales. Yeah, brilliant play by Hales. Good pass into Buckley. Okay, here comes Buckley now. Buckley. Good cross by Buckley. Brilliant cross. Brilliant cross by Buckley. Ball control by Hales. Back to Spence. Spence to Hales. Back to Spence. Spence should go wide. And over the top. Oh. That was close. That was close. Very, very close. I think the new players introduced looked like they add something to the team. What was that? Adam Adlukan who just missed that one? I'm telling you, Allison is leaking people all night. Good ball by Chantel. Back to Allison. Go across the field to Mimi. Back to Spencer. Here comes Chantel. Back to Blackwood. Try to find Bunny. Played out. She throw into Jamaica. A corner to Jamaica. They should take a short corner this time. The coach is asking if somebody needs a substitution. Only taking my Blackwood. If you just join us, we're in the 81st minute. Unbelievably, Jamaica is only leading Guyana by 1-0. Guyana has not taken a shot to goal in anger all night and barely passed the half line. Good cross by Jamaica, good cross in. Ball headed up, Bunny, and Bunny kicks it over the bar. Oh, Bunny has I'm gonna call it a tap in, people, because if you just relax and just place it, I have missed at least 5 excellent chances. The ref can't ref. The ref had a penalty for Kiki and they give Kiki the penalty. But Jamaica should not be depending on a penalty against Guyana. Jamaica will score about 5 or 6 already. We can't keep playing like this and missing all those goals. At some point, it's gonna bite you. Jamaica coming forward. Play breaks down. Throw into Jamaica. We're in the 82nd minute. Jamaica 1. Guyana 0. Well, looked in Guyana good. Looked in Guyana good, people. What's wrong with my mic thing? I stand making noise. Guyana making 2 substitutions. Cross by Jamaica in the box. Shot by Blackwood, a really good shot. Here comes Olu. Olu in the box trying to shoot. And she passes it was that to Hales? Back to Olu. And she tried to go over the keeper's head. Good save by the keeper. I think the substitutes have actually improved the play, actually. What was that a while ago? Was that Paige? Did that shot? That wasn't Paige. Who took that shot a while ago? Couldn't see that. Bunny has the ball outside the box. Bunny looking to pass. I don't know. I don't think Bunny's interested in this game. I think she's done. I think she's done. Here comes Jamaica again. Buckley plays the ball back to Blackwood out to Mimi. Good passing to Spence. Spence turns brilliantly. Looking to go far post. The players are offside. Ball played to Buckley. Buckley stopped playing. I don't know what Buckley was doing a while ago. But one thing she's going to fight for the ball back. When she loses it, she's going to go try to get it back. We seem to have featured the left wing all night. Washington got a lot of balls, and so is Buckley in this half. Guyana can't even kick out the ball, people. Jamaica supposed to have scored 10 by them team, yeah. Primus had a good game. Spence had a good game. I think Bunny had an average game. Not even average. Bunny's 10 times better than this. She has to be a captain and inspire her team. Here comes Washington. I mean, ball played out. Not Washington. That was Bunny. Kick again. Kick again. I missed. I don't know what Bunny trying to just kick one time. Head ball headed down by Bunny. She blocked the ball. I don't know why she's kicking. Why she just control the ball and kick the ball in the goal. She's trying too hard, or not hard enough sometimes. She's playing in spurts. Guyana coming forward. We're in the 86th minute. Guyana have one of their first attacks. Ball won by Jamaica coming forward. Here comes Bunny. Bunny plays it through. Oh, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Is that Hales? Yes, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. She missed the easy one earlier. Brilliant goal. Brilliant, brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Brilliant cross by Bailey and brilliant header by Hales. Brilliant goal. Big, big goal that. I think 16 number in the wrong number now. Oh, that. Olu cross the ball. Olu cross the ball, don't it? Wrong number she have on though. 7, yeah man, 7. Hales can play. You know she missed a sitter earlier. I think the subs have added value and quality. That's a brilliant goal. Game done now. Jamaica has to improve significantly. If we want to go World Cup and do something at World Cup, we have to improve. Jamaica coming forward again. This is Spence. Cross in the box. Ball shot by Hales. Bunny Shaw looking to score. Bunny's desperately trying to score now. She had Olu in front of her to pass the ball to, and she tried that shot. She had a player in front of her to pass the ball to. What was that player? Here comes Guyana again. A Beardy Greer cross. Okay. A PH cross about a while ago. Can't even make out the people them. We can't see well. Here comes. Let's not go back in the defense, people. Ball played out to Jamaica now keeping the ball actually. Keeping the ball really well. Brilliant pass inside. Ball crossing the box, trying to find Bunny. Bunny with a. I don't know why she tried to take it out that way, you know. She could have taken it out on her tie or something. She tried to. Some cute control. That didn't work. So Peach went across the bottom. I'm getting some good people. All right, so Primus to Chantel to Allison to Mimi. Where are we going now? 5 minutes remaining in the game. I think both Paige and Hales should get more game time. Oh, what a salad that. But it's going nowhere. By Blackwood. Blackwood has had a good game too. Blackwood most times have a good game. She's very energetic, good left foot. Make the right decisions most times. But Spence a different quality. Different quality. Ball into good pass by Allison to Primus. Primus has a good game too. Primus has improved from the last time I saw her play. Spence plays outside to Paige Bailey. Looking across. She plays back to Spence. Spence back to what a turn by Spence. Spence not having fun. It's now Hales back to Blackwood. Back to Spence. Spence trying to 1-2 with Bunny. Bunny trip over herself. Bunny trip over herself. But he's not having the best of night. Good cross by Mimi to Paige. The Jamaican player, the ladies, when they get the ball in the box, sometimes they have time, and every time they try a one-time shot and it doesn't work. If they stop the ball and just pick a corner, they can score. They're trying to shoot the ball one time, off balance. They just have to stop the ball and play it. Yeah, Spence is a joy to watch. I wish the Reggae Girlz had a midfield like that. Spence is like Ravel. Good. Primus is playing well. Brilliant pass by Primus. Oh, she just cut it back a while ago. It took too long. Was that Buckley a while ago? All she had to do was play the ball back in and she just crossed the ball. Oh, Spence got taken out. Oh, that's not good. Don't matter, Spence. The player just know what she's doing. It's not. Number 9 knows what she's doing. Ball to Spence. Poor pass. Jamaica will need to improve significantly to make the World Cup. Here comes Hales. She goes aside to Paige Bailey. Paige looking to cross. Play the ball nice into Spence. Good shot by Spence, but right to the keeper. The keeper is good at, by the way. It's a good goalkeeper. All right, people, those of you in the chat, if you have not hit the like button, please do so. We truly appreciate it. Primus has had a very good game. Primus has improved. Last time I see Primus play, I was like, level of competition affects that, but she's keeping it simple. She keeps it simple. And she makes the pass between the lines now and then when it's warranted. Here comes Blackwood. Inside to Paige Bailey. Back to Blackwood. To Primus. Primus has Spence. Going to give it to Spence. Spence turns. Trying to find Bunny, and she does brilliantly. Bunny shot is blocked, saved by the keeper. I think that ball, Bunny should just chip the ball over the top. She shouldn't have tried that big shot. If she just chip it, keeper is going down, it'd be a goal. Bunny hasn't had the best day at the office. You don't substitute Shaw. If she want to come off, she come off. You don't substitute Shaw. I'm not agreeing with that. Players like Shaw don't get substituted. You don't substitute Messi, do you? You don't substitute Ronaldo. They tell you if they want to come off. Well, Manu did try to substitute Ronaldo, and he threw a fit. Good one to Mimi to Buckley. Buckley can't play, man. One thing the Jamaica team does, though, they switch wings often in this game. I noticed that. The same thing with Washington and Kiki in the first half. And Blackwood, good ball into Page. Bailey. Page turns back to look away pass by Primus. Good turn by Blackwood out to Spence. Brilliant pass by Spence to Bailey. Bailey with a brilliant cut. And she shut out the bar. I think the substitutes have been very good. Very, very good. But she has to put that in the far corner, though. Brilliant play, no. Brilliant pass by Spence. Look at that subtle pass, people. She cut her nice. So go far corner now. All you have to do is go far corner. But Paige has been playing well. Bailey Page, or Bailey, what's your name? Bailey Gale? They look good. Her and Buck, all the new Hales, all three recruits, all three substitutes have been very good. So maybe the contention of people say he has picked his best team. I don't think Washington had a good game. I think Hales came in, scored, had a good game. Bunny had a game that's not befit Bunny Shaw and her quality. Bailey looks very good. Buckley looked decent. Hales looked good. So we have come to the end of the game. Jamaica is now in the final round of qualifiers for CONCACAF. All right, people, if you want to call in and have your say, because I'm not going to stay on long, you're watching basketball. If you want to call in and have your say, let me know before I close this down. And we have 3 of you in the chat. I'm going to have 300 likes. That doesn't make no sense because people come and go. These girls play better than watching the men. No, the girls are better than watching the men than the men because the girls win. There's a difference. The girls win all them game. The girls got 2 World Cup. The girls should get more support. I am glad. I'm drinking some water, people. I am very happy that Grandstand was sold out today. And my hope is that next time the stadium will be sold out. Well, it will be sold out in Jamaica. It was the 2031 World Cup. That's a long time away. We're not focused on that. Final score, Jamaica 2, Guyana 0. It should have been about Jamaica. Guyana didn't take 1 shot to the goal. Guyana barely passed half line. Guyana was trying to play a low block. Second half, they tried to come out, but it was difficult for them. They don't have the offensive repertoire and ability that Jamaica does. I don't know what a good group is. It's only 2 groups, people. It's only 2 groups. Come on, people. If you want to call into the show, the number is running across the bottom of the screen. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, people, please do so. The Balance View channel and Kranky Live channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to build the channel, trying to build the platform. And we can only do so with your support. So I do appreciate you being here. I'd appreciate if you hit the like button before you leave. And I appreciate you supporting the channel. Truly appreciate it. Yeah, man. It's Ravel. It's Jamaica. Is there Ravel? We need a new coach. Wow. Yeah, but people, I disagree with you guys. If the team wasn't creating chances, I would say yes. But you can't blame the coach when you're creating chances and you're just not scoring. That had nothing to do with the coach. Meet Costa Rica. Yeah, I don't know we're going to meet. I should do some research. I'm going to do some research and then I'll come back to you guys with it. I'm definitely going to be following the women more. Oh, men, we follow. I follow the women more, much more than before. I've always followed them, but not at the same level I should, actually. Like I tell, did we do that with Vin Blaine? We don't replace Vin Blaine. He said we can't replace winning coach. Like, no, I tell, we replace winning coach all the time. We not care. We replace winning coach all the time. So Jamaica was 4. You know, we gave up. We had what? 4 wins, 4 games, 4 wins. No draw, no losses. 12 points maximum. Nicaragua had what? 9 points. Guyana had 6 points. Antigua had 1 because they drew with Dominica. What mistake is that? Yes, one love. What you say? Good night.
Yeah, Kranky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need a new coach.
Why we need a new coach?
Him not no tactics. We know individual brilliance, he will create chance and everything and all these things. You understand? We don't see him change up the strategy and the tactics on the field. He just a play along because we have better player. It's all about individual. I don't see no tactics from him.
What tactics would you expect? Okay. Before you say, when you make these statements, you gotta back them up. What tactics you needed to see? Give me an example.
The urgency, the efficient pass, or your pass to break down the team. It's just individual brilliance out there because we have better superior player than them. That's all it is. The next round, we're dead in the show. Gonna dead in the show the next round when good teams. Gonna found a way. Good team gonna found a way, and he not have nothing. He not have nothing up in sleeve to come with to counter it. Cause if he can't look on and see all the team are play and change up certain things, and it takes so long to make change too. It takes so long to make change. Bunny should have come out. Bunny tired and she does a joke out the thing.
So you think Bunny was joking at the game?
Yeah, a little bit, of course. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. She was like carefree at time. She was carefree at time. You understand that? She was carefree at time.
But that's how Bunny played though. Bunny had the same demeanor. Right? She had the same demeanor.
Yeah. So what do you think? You know, what do you think? You think him good for the next bigger round?
I think it's hard to change a coach at this point when he hasn't lost any games and been dominant. Well, they haven't been as dominant as they should be. Should say they've been dominant, but they've won all their games. How are you going to justify firing the coach?
We know that, but what I'm saying is that because we're better than them. It's individualist. That's why we won the game.
Right.
And it's been happening. It's not just only the Reggae Girlz. It's also the Reggae boys too. So when they go up against better team, the coach don't know what to do.
Yeah.
It's been plaguing us. It's been plaguing us for a long time. It's just individual brilliance always bring us through.
Well, that's probably both for men and women, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's both men and women. It's like let's go out there and let's do our thing.
I would agree that there's more that can be done. I think you should have made some of the changes earlier. I think Washington should have come off much earlier. To me, she was getting ball after ball, and she wasn't making anything. She wasn't crossing the ball, doing well. Carter was playing selfish, making mistakes. He could have done a better job in terms of substitution. I think Hales came in. I think Paige Bailey came in, and even Buckley came in, and they look better than the ones that they substituted for.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, what make the change them so long? Like, there was a good quality on the bench, you know, and he was, and for 15 minutes the game was flat, no energy, nothing, and he just there with him hand behind him, just a look, and they can do something. Is
that what he was saying?
And you're the coach. It looked like that he was saying, "Want to do something." Yeah, but we're in trouble still. He must get help. We need if they now go change him. we need better coach around him for guide him. We need help for the next round.
All right, so we'll see.
Yeah, man. Big up.
All right, Les. Thanks for the call.
Yeah.
A couple of things, people. So we're gonna go into the final round for World Cup, which is in November 2026. From the standing so far, the teams that we qualify, there'll be 8 teams who make what they call the quarterfinals. You play a round robin, so you're gonna play each team, right? The top 4 teams will go through. The top 3 will go to the Olympics. The top 4 will go to the World Cup automatically, and 2 will go into what they call a Confederation playoff. So the teams so far who have qualified, it appears, let me go to the list: Mexico, Jamaica, Costa Rica, Haiti, Panama, and I think this looks like El Salvador. And they will join the US and Canada. They'll join the US and Canada in the final round. US and Canada get automatic bye, given, I guess, what their rankings are. So you have, if I was to make a prognostication or prediction at this point, to me, automatic qualifiers based on form, based on ranking, based on how they play, are Mexico, US, Canada. And then you'll have the fighting out for Jamaica, Costa Rica, and Haiti to get to one of those 3 will get to the 4. And then for the next 2, I would expect at a minimum Haiti or Jamaica to make the 4. And then either Costa Rica, Haiti, and Jamaica to go one of the 2 of those 3 to get in the Confederation playoff. So it's going to be tough. I don't think it's how you handle the soup group. I don't agree with that. They should have been scoring 7 and 8 against this team. They make to me so much easy chances, like baby chances. There's not even easy chances, baby chances. They miss easy chances. They have to be more clinical. When you go play the Hades of the world, who are athletic as you are, more athletic than Jamaica, the Mexico were very technical. Forget about US and Canada. It's a much more difficult proposition. Only 4 teams qualify automatically, 2 teams will then go through and probably play somebody from Asia and maybe South America. So imagine go playing in Argentina, we're very technical. Right? Best team in South America is always Brazil, who invested in football a long time ago. No, I think Spence is creative. I'm not going to agree with that, Groku. Spence is creative. Primus is decent. We need another midfielder to join them. Carter has creativity, but it doesn't show up because she plays so selfish with her head down that you can't see any creativity that she has. It's hard to see. Right? So Carter has ability. She's not playing well. Not playing how you want to play. She's not playing team ball. They need another midfielder. And Carter playing the 10 too. It's not like she's playing the 6 or the 8. She's playing the 10. Spence playing the 8 and Primus playing the 6. Sorry, Spence played the 6 and Primus played the 8. Spence is a brilliant footballer, but Spence also don't have the legs she used to have. So when you play more games against more, the team becomes difficult. Yeah, Simmons on the bench. I thought Paige Bailey came in, played well. Hales played well. Buckley did okay. I think Washington had a really bad game, and there's no way she should have lasted until she did. Well, normally creative midfielder, people are talking about 10 in them, and maybe the 8, not the 6. So you got to be very careful with that statement. Unless you're going to include the wingers in the midfield, which nowadays in contemporary football they do. Talking about midfield, talking about 3 midfielders, right? So if you're saying you want a creative midfielder, you're saying your 6 need to be creative also? I don't think most 6 are creative. Which Bailey we talk? You say Paige Bailey should start? Is what you're saying? Okay, Beerback, I hear you. Never satisfied. You should never play down to level up your competition. The team should have scored. You can't miss those easy chances. See, here's what people like you don't do, Beerback. Here's what you don't do. You don't predict forward. You don't do a scenario analysis to say, you know what? What if we're playing Haiti? What if we're playing Costa Rica? What if we're playing Mexico? What if we're playing the US? How will we look given all the chance we missed today and how we played? You see Alice making bad pass after bad pass. You think if you're playing Haiti and she giving the ball away to their first line of defense, they wouldn't go score on us? Any coach worth their salt is going to look at how we played and how we can make changes to make sure the mistakes we make in these games, we don't make them against the better opponents. So you can stay to talk about Kranky critical. It don't get no easier from here. It gets no easier. Okay? People like yourself can say, oh, Kranky critical can be pleased. I'm not that fastidious. Don't say that. I'm not that hard to please. Well, maybe I am. Costa Rica scored 14. Rotted. It's a lot of goals. How much Jamaica score? Did Jamaica score 19 or 18 or something like that? I think Jamaica scored more. But the fact of the matter is, man, screw the scoreline. The game was very entertaining. So what I did the scoreline. Scoreline, what are you talking about? Scoreline matters. You can't win games by just playing nice and look good on paper. You think we that win game? Yes, we want to see entertaining football, but we also want to see outcome. Outcome come from goals. You could be the British, you could have 90% possession, as Rudolph Speed was saying for Jamaica. They outpossess Congo. We'll watch World Cup from the sideline. We'll watch World Cup from the living room. Yeah? We outpossess. I'm a big person always talking about possession, right? So we have a song called Ball Possession. Hit song. But at the end of the day, you have to score goals. It doesn't make sense you look nice and play nice, you don't score goals. And my hope is that the team will realize they have to be more clinical. The competition get 10 times harder now. All the subs team in Jamaica, all the easy team are now gone. You go to the final round where everybody has won their zone. I think the only team that's drawn a game was Haiti. They drew 1-1 with Dominica. And Dominica Republic draw 2 games actually. They drew with Haiti and then they drew with I forgot who they drew with. They drew with, was it Suriname? Yeah, we were giving the ball away. Yeah. We've been part of Kranky. Yeah, we'll see how the. No, we don't have a pot. It's a round robin, people. There ain't no pot. Ain't no pot. So they're gonna have. Let me say this: there's 8 teams will play in the tournament, held in November 26th. They will play in a single elimination tournament, consisting of 4 quarterfinals, playing between the loser of the quarterfinals, semifinals, third place. Interesting. We scored 27 in the group stage. Okay. All the soup team them gone, people. Let me see what it says. So they're gonna be determining based on the standings. They determine how the quarterfinals will be. So they're gonna play single elimination tournament. So you play 1 team. Jamaica gets a subs team. Hopefully Jamaica get Costa Rica. No, El Salvador. Not gonna get El Salvador. Probably US get El Salvador. Probably get Costa Rica. It's gonna be based on the ranking in CONCACAF. You play a single elimination game, and then the 4 winners go to the World Cup. Rotted. So US and Canada rank 1 and 2. Them will get the other 6 teams. Them get lined up based on their final ranking. So we'll see how that works out. It's in November. You play 1 game, you got a yard. Well, you know what got a yard. If you play 1 game, quarterfinals losers will also play, and 2 of those teams will get to go to the Confederation playoff. So more than likely, Jamaica will be in the top 6. I expect Panama and, well, you know what? We shouldn't say anything because the way we're playing, we're not scoring. Kranky, it will be. Okay. the coach need to ensure that the players understand that they have to clearly demonstrate more composure in front of goal. I like the fact they're trying to keep possession. They're trying to play football. But I don't think Alison Swaby should be making final pass. In fact, I would probably play Harris versus Swaby, to be honest. At least replace one of the Swaby sisters with Harris. I just think she's a better defender and much more composed. I don't think Alison is making so many passes and turning the ball over so many times. And she's not even playing. Most center back nowadays is going to play the ball to the 6 or play it wide to the wingers. She's trying to find the 8 and try to find the 10 from deep. And it's not working, and she keep doing it and doing it and doing it. You can't do that against any of the top teams. It's going to punish you. Bareback, I'm not the commentator. I am my own person. You can complain all you want to goddamn complain. I don't care. I call it like I see it. We missed the Carter miss, the Bailey miss, the who else missed some sitter? I can't remember all of them. The Hales miss when Hales first come on was an open goal. We call it like we see it. We're not partial. Whether it's a men or women, we're gonna call it like we see it. If you don't like it, I can't help you. I'm gonna call it like I see it. If you don't take your chances now, people, when you have them, when you get another situation, you get the chances, you're not gonna take it. You have to have composure in front of the goal. So therefore, when your chance arises, you take the chance. Right? You have to have composure in front of the goal. And that composure wasn't illustrated as much as it should. We only scored 2 goals against a team which is not close to us. Not close to us in terms of ability. It's not even close. But they won. But it's not like we play a team that we shouldn't beat. Guyana barely passed the half line. If you were to compare Ghana and Jamaica team, there is no comparison. 0. But anyway, I'm going to sign off, people, for beer beat me up tonight. Something too critical. I'm very pleased with Kiki's play, with Mimi's play, with Spencer. I mean, go from back to front. Goalkeeper have to do much. Blackwood was good. I thought Chantel was decent. Allison made too many bad passes. Spence was brilliant. Primus was good. Carter had a mixed game. Kiki was good. Mimi was good. Bunny was average. Washington was below average. Paige Bailey was good. Hales was good. Buckley was good. That's my assessment for the team, for the game. But we were not good in general in front of goal. And it's bad because it's a theme. When we played Antigua Barbuda, we missed even more chances those games. Kiki missed one where it was easier to score than to kick the ball away. That's the first play of the game, I think it was. Or second play of the game. So when you're going into a tougher game and tougher situation, you got to make sure that you're truly battle-tested, battle-hardened, and you're ready to take the bull by the horn. There's only 4 places. 3 places are gone as far as I'm concerned. There's only 1 place to play for automatically. I don't see Mexico, the U.S., or Canada not going to the next round. So you only have 1 place to play for. Well, you only have to beat the team in front of you. That's all you have to do. It's a single elimination. So you're going to beat 1 team. So it's not like we're playing every team. I thought we were playing every team, but we're not. So if you play against Costa Rica, you're going to get a team. You're going to get a Panama or Costa Rica. I'm trying to think. U.S., Canada, Mexico, probably the first 3 ranking. The question is who's ranked 4. Is that us or is that Haiti? I think who's going to rank 4 when it's all tournament's all finished. So if we get Costa Rica, depending on how we play, they're going to be a much better team. We have to step up our game. We need some new recruits too. I think we need 1 or 2 midfielders. I think we need a defender and a right back. I know we're playing 3 at the back, but yeah, we have to improve. But anyway, everyone, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Tonight's a good day. My Knicks won. They busted the Hawks who said they wanted us, and they got what they wanted. My Knicks won. My Reggae Girlz won. My Arsenal play tomorrow. I'm not optimistic, but I got to go with my heart, rest of my head. My Arsenal play tomorrow at 11. I'm going to be here tomorrow, people. Sweating bullets as we play Man City. And probably turn it off at halftime because I'll probably be upset with the outcome. But we're playing Man City tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. Before you leave, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share the channels. My Balanced View channel, BLANCED View channel, Balanced View. And then my Kranky Live channel. So whichever one you on, just hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thanks again and peace out. Bye for now.